All right, fifth grade, two things we're doing for lesson 7 here. We have writing and comparing numbers through hundred thousands, and then ordinal numbers. Let's get ordinal numbers out of the way first, okay? So go ahead and write down ordinal numbers in your notebook. Ordinal numbers are numbers used to name the position or order, okay? So like first place or second place. Okay, those are ordinal numbers. Go ahead and write down that definition as well, maybe a few examples. Check. Done with that one. Most of the lesson will focus on this one. Writing and comparing numbers through hundred thousands. So, writing those numbers out. If you take a look here, one of our previous lessons talked about writing out numbers with words, and I mentioned that anytime you have a two-digit, like 27, 34, 56, you always use a hyphen when writing those numbers, okay? So that's the first thing you notice. But another thing you notice is once you start getting into the thousands, you start adding a comma after 3 spots. So you have 0, 5, 0, comma, 0, 0, 0, comma, 0, 0, 4, comma. When you write those words, when you write the numbers out with words, you also add a comma in the same spot, okay? So we have 27,000, comma, $50, all right? Or in the other one we have 125,000. You didn't need a comma because there was nothing you wrote over here. Or with the last example, you have 203,000, comma, 400, all right? You never use an and, never ever use an and. A lot of people will say numbers incorrectly. They'll say 203,000. That's not the correct way in English to say it. You only use and when you're going to talk about cents. So if this was 0.01, if it was $27,050 and 1 cent, that's how you'd write that. But otherwise, you never use the word and. And is only for the decimal spot in money. And then lastly, you have place value, which you should be familiar with from previous grades. So you have hundred thousands, 10,000s, thousands, hundreds, tens, ones. So we did a lesson on hundreds, tens, and ones. And then the next 3 spots would be thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. All right. Go ahead, try this one on your own. So using words to name this, I like to add a comma first so that I know where to add my comma when I'm writing it out. So I'll have 52 with a hyphen, 1,000, comma, 300. I'm going to keep going on down here, 70. That's it. 52,370. All right, go ahead and use digits to write this number. So I have 150,000, comma, 234. 2, 3, 4. Done. All right, which one of these is bigger? I have 23,465, or I have 23,654. The easy way when you're comparing numbers that have multiple digits is start on the left and then keep working your way to the right. And as soon as you find a number that is bigger, that's how you know the entire number is bigger. So 2 is the same as 2, so you go on to the next number. 3 is the same as 3. Go on to the next number. 4, 6. So 6 is bigger than 4, so I know this one is larger. It makes it easier if you line them up, actually. So if I have 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4. line them up as if you're going to add them, and then you can just go through and 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 6. 6 is bigger, so I know that this number is bigger. All right, 3 of the largest underwater tunnels in North America are in New York City. The Brooklyn Battery Tunnel is 9,117 feet long. The Lincoln Tunnel is 8,216 feet long, and the Holland Tunnel is 8,558 feet long. Write the names and lengths of these tunnels in order from longest to shortest. Okay. So the names and lengths. So longest would be up here because that starts with a 9. So the Brooklyn Battery. And then you're supposed to write out the name. 9, I like to add my comma. 9,000. $117 feet. All right, and then you do that for the rest of them. Just to save time, I'm just going to number it. So this one is number 1. Let's see, Holland Tunnel and, I have the Holland Tunnel and the Lincoln Tunnel still. So which one of those is longer? So I have an 8 here and 8 here. 2, 5. So this one's longer. So next I would write the Holland Tunnel, that's second. And last would be the Lincoln Tunnel. All right, Tom was the 4th person in a line of 10 people waiting for a movie. How many people were in front of Tom? How many people were behind Tom? I caution you not to try to do this one in your head. Draw out a picture. If I draw out a picture here, then I can clearly see I have 3 people in front, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people behind him. All right, here's your lesson practice. Go ahead and complete this as you prepare yourselves for tomorrow's math class. If you have any questions, you can ask me at that time.